Y'all ever throw a burger on the grill and it gets all puffy in the center? It comes off, it's only like 2 inches in diameter and it's like super freaking fat. No bueno, you know what I mean?
In the left corner, weighing in at 13 ounces with 5 calories, 1 net carb, and 100 milligrams of sodium, we have G. Hughes. In the right corner, hailing from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at 29.5 ounces with 10 calories, 1 net carb, and 100 milligrams of sodium, we have Ketchup, no sugar added.
Grilling, sauteing, chilling is the reason. Raddad Cooks, y'all.
Well, before we can get to this ketchup mashup, see which one we like the best, we gotta have something to dip it in, right? I'm thinking all-American, I'm thinking keto, I'm thinking hamburgers. I know most people know how to make a hamburger, but hey, I'm just gonna show you how Raddad Cooks does it. Maybe you can learn something from the master. All right, so first off, I like to portion them out into 4-ounce portions. 4 ounces is 1/4 pound. Everyone loves a 1/4 pounder. So let's whip some up. I got 1 pound of ground beef here. I have my trusty food scale. I have 2 of these Cornell style small little fruit plates or side plates. Not sure what they call them, but if you look at them, they got a little divot, and that's what's gonna really make some awesome hamburgers. So you can use any kind of plate. Just make sure it's kind of smooth and has a little divot like this. Next, we got our patty packs. All right, this is just pre-cut wax paper. It's like 6 inches by 6 inches, super cheap. It's like $5-6 at the restaurant supply store. That's gonna help you make a lot of hamburger patties very easily, as well as store them. Start off by putting 4-ounce portions onto our scale. Another patty pack. All right, now that we have our 4-ounce portions, we're gonna take our meat and roll it into a ball. Put a little compression on this too, get it nice and tight. All right, now that we have our 4 balls, take the first plate, flip it upside down, stick the first ball in the center of that plate, put a piece of our patty paper over it, and now we're gonna mash down with the second plate upright. Now we have a perfect 1/4 pounder patty. And if you look at it, it's gonna be thicker around the edges than in the center. That's because we kind of use these plates as a die to create that. And what this is gonna do is this is gonna make our burger cook a lot more even. Y'all ever throw a burger on the grill and it gets all puffy in the center, it comes off, it's only like 2 inches in diameter and it's like super freaking fat? No bueno, you know what I mean? So go ahead and do this to your patties and they're gonna cook even every time. Now that we have all 4 of our patties made up, I'm just gonna put it on one of the plates, slide it into the freezer, let them sit in there for about 15 to 20 before we put them on the grill. That way they're slightly frozen. This is gonna slow down the cooking process so they don't get too tough, and it's gonna help them stay together in the beginning of the cooking process.
All right, so when you're ready to grill up those burgers, preheat your grill on high heat for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes has passed, open your grill up, give it a nice little scraping down. Don't gotta go crazy. Reduce the heat down on your burner so you can maintain a temperature of 425 to 450 with the lid down. Super simple on the seasonings, just the blend by Kinder's. After we get our burgers in the middle of the rack, we're gonna hit it nice and generously with that Kinder's. We go for the middle of the rack because we don't want it too far, we don't want it too close to our grill's heating elements. Lid down, we're gonna go 3 minutes on this first side. After 3 minutes, flip those burgers. Hit them up with that Kinder's on the other side. And now we're gonna slide those burgers forward. Get them to where the grill's a little bit hotter. We're gonna close the lid, go for another minute. We're cooking these things medium. After 1 minute has passed, slide them all the way to the back where the grill's the coolest. Close the lid for 1 more minute. If you wanted mid-well, give it 2 minutes in the front, cheese it, slide it back for a minute. Now we got a burger with perfectly melted cheese, cooked to a beautiful medium. All right, let's check out this ketchup.
All right, burgers are done, cooked to a perfect medium, and it is time to check out these ketchup, see which one we like the best. Is it gonna be the old school Heinz ketchup, or is it gonna be the new hipster millennial sugar-free ketchup? Let's find out. Now this is kind of a little bit of a blind testing here because I put the ketchup in the cups and mixed them up. Before I loaded them with ketchup, I put a 1 on one and a 2 on the other. So that way, once I pick my favorite, I can lift it up and I'll know which one is the winner. All right. Gotta do a big bite. That one's actually really tasty in a unique kind of way. It does kind of have this artificial sweet flavor to it, but it's balanced out by a really acidic, I guess from vinegar. Maybe they put some citric acid in there, and I don't think I remember that in the ingredients. Still tastes sugar-free though, but it's not horrible. All right, trying the next one. This one is also very tangy, very vinegary. Doesn't have any of the fake sweet flavor that this other one has. This one actually tastes just like Heinz, but with the texture of Hunt's. All right, let's see which one was which. I think that this one is my favorite. This one, definitely second. Not horrible, but not as good as this one. So let's see who won. Number 1. So the winner was Heinz. That's pretty crazy. I thought for sure the hipster $4 for a little tiny bit one would have won. It is good though in its own way. I think it would be a great base to make a low-carb barbecue sauce with, and I think I might actually do that with this. So definitely stay tuned for that low-carb, keto-friendly recipe because it's kind of hard finding a low-sugar barbecue sauce. Naturally, the guy that makes this, he makes those too. They all kind of have that little flavor to them. So I think I'm gonna take this one and tweak it up a little bit and see what we can come up with. Well, thanks for coming on by, guys, and having this little ketchup contest with me. What kind of ketchups do you guys like? Are there any other low sugar or sugar-free ones that I don't know about? These were the 2 that they had at my grocery store. What do y'all have in your town? Let me know down in the comments. Raddad Cooks, I'm out of here. I gotta eat these burgers so I can lose weight. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in, and if you love the content of this video, hit like on the way out. If you're new, become part of the Raddad Cooks ecosystem by subscribing and dinging that notification bell.